Hi everyone, finally I'm back from a long holiday vacation. I've been doing other things. I haven't been creating any new journals except for the journal that I'm about to show you, and here is my journal of Egypt. And that was actually done in October, but I knew I wanted to create this box, so I haven't shown that yet. And for those of you on my personal Facebook, when you see these videos, the reason they're on there is because I'm in a lot of journaling Facebook groups, and it's to share with them. But you know, if you want to see this, of course you can watch it, but that's the reason why you see these on my personal Facebook. Even though I have a business Facebook, when I when I post on that, it still shows on my personal Facebook. So that being said, I just want to tell you a few things about this box itself. I created this box from what's called a file box, but it's pretty much just like a shoe box. The back of it, it was just a box that fit on straight. I cut here so that it would flip open. I could open and close it. This is actually wood trim that I cut. I got it at, I think, Home Depot, and I cut it to fit here and sprayed it with gold paint, and then I coated it with a clear coat. And these little legs, I did the same thing. These were not gold, they were like a silvery. Also this, I painted this and the little frame here. And the image here, the Egyptian image you see, that's printed on fabric. So that being said, shall we open the box? Okay, are you ready for this? I think it's great. I love the way it turned out. So, the music's coming from this little recording device that I put on here. And see this little thing? You can, so if you don't want it to play the whole time you have the box open, you just cover it up, because it's light activated, so it doesn't play while the box is closed, only when it's open and exposed to light. But even though you're having it, even though you have it open and you don't want it to continually play, you just push this little black thing on, and that just blocks the light out. And the reason I didn't create a little box to hide this is because you need access to this to change the batteries. So if it ever dies, if the batteries ever, run down, you can replace the batteries. So let's start. I made a pocket here, and this is, all of these images here have been printed on fabric on just my personal printer. And these are just images that are already in the book, but I had them left over, and I thought I'd just go ahead and include them with the book. And on the back, I've glued the fabric to coffee dyed paper so that you can also journal on those. So let's get the book out. So here it is in all its glory. Now, if you think it looks old, it's supposed to look old. Oh, I do want to add, I'm sorry, I bumped my camera. Everybody's probably sick now, sorry. This is covered with fabric, so you don't have to worry about this seam ever breaking through, because, a box would do that. So it's reinforced with fabric. The this part of the lid and the outside of the box are also covered with fabric, and then decoupage, and then spray. It's like a spray varnish that I coated it with. The top is just painted, and then I also sprayed that with a finish. And then the inside of the box is just not this part, but this part. That was just my crystal, so I could hold the book up so I could grab it easier. This is just a felt bottom, and I glued the fabric on the sides because I didn't really need those to be glossy, so that's why I did that way. So let's get into the book here. And you know what? I forgot to add the size of this book. It is 9. I hope you can see it. 9 by 6, and the spine is about 2 3/4 wide. So it's a pretty big book. I'm thinking it's 200 pages. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And then this is the tassel, and you can see here with the clip, it's removable. And I just had this stuff in my stash, and I thought I would add little jewels. And this is actually a fabric tag that I added some ribbon to that I had, gold ribbon. And this is a sarcophagus, and I got this at Hobby Lobby, and that's actually the inspiration for me making this book. I've had this probably 4+ years, and if you open it, which I don't want to open it because it's hard to open, there's a, and I want it to stay closed. You know, if you open it too much, I might have to squeeze it closed, you know, tight again, so it wouldn't just open on its own. There's a little mummy in there, but he doesn't come out anyway, so you really wouldn't be losing anything. So I'm going to remove the tassel just for ease of showing you the book. The closure is, you know, those headbands you can buy at, like, I don't know, any pharmacy in the hair accessories department. It's just a band like this. This was a ribbon I had that had these little metal pieces on, and I just thought that looked good with the book, sort of Egyptian-y. So I'm going to remove this. This is actually an old book that I purchased at an antique bookstore. It's a 1945 or 46 book, and this was the original spine, so you can see I couldn't use the book itself because the spine was too small to get the amount of pages I wanted to create here. And then there's the back of that same book. And then, of course, this part is the book I made. I hand cut this out, and of course I made the spine. And when I did the gold accenting, I tried to make it look like it was sort of rubbing off because I wanted this to look ancient, so I hope I've accomplished that. So let's open this up. So in the beginning here we have Cleopatra, and she's printed on fabric, and I had this in my stash, and it just says this is Cleopatra, and this is the flower of Egypt. And then there's paper on the back that if you want you can journal on that. And then just some little pieces. This is from a kit I got from Reliese the Craftin. Okay. And then here's a little flip here, and this is a little Tim Holtz clip, and then this opens. I'm not going to pull the clip off, but it's got paper on it too, so you can journal on that. And this right here, this is gold thread that I got on a whim to make this book, and realized my sewing machine could not sew with this gold, so I had to purchase, it's like an add-on threader in order to allow my sewing machine to sew this thread, because it's really unique thread. But I wanted it, you know, to look Egyptian, I guess. That's the flag of Egypt and some more little information. This is also information about Egypt, and on the back you can journal, and there's a map here. Little, this is a little passport. I think you can open it. Yes, you can. It's really cute, see? Okay. And another print that, or, you know, image that was printed on fabric, and it's a pocket, and there's some more information about Egypt. This is Tim Holtz washi. It's just a little sticker I created. This is a belly band, and I didn't put anything in that, but you certainly can. Letters or folded pages that you want to journal on and just kind of hide, fold it up so, you know, nobody can see it if they just open the book. This is paper that I purchased from Julie's Flat, and I'll also put her link below. Some more Tim Holtz. I like to leave a lot of my books blank, so that, or book pages blank, so that you can do a lot of journaling. I tried to sort of wrinkle some of the pages and sort of distress them so that it looks old. And these are just extras I put in this pocket here. Lots of good little things. This is from a an encyclopedia. It's either 45 or 46 as well, and each page has something about Egypt on it. Each one of these. It's either on this side or the other side. You know, the other side of this signature. And this is the God of Knowledge here. and I think you pronounce it Thoth. And you can journal on the back. That's parchment paper. This is my own eco paper I dyed. And some more information, Nefertiti. And lots of, this is a little collage I did, and I made it into a pocket here. And this is fabric that I rusted. I actually used old horseshoes to rust this fabric. And then pocket and some tags and some more information underneath. Oop, did I? Yeah, that's right. And this is a pocket also. I did not fill that pocket. This is, gosh, my mind just went blank. Oh my goodness, King Tut's tomb, and that's his, not sarcophagus, I don't know what that is, but, you know, it's from King Tut's tomb, and there's the exterior there. This is the Apis bull, and he carried the dead, and that's a little pocket here. I think this is also from Reliese the Craftin. Sorry about my arm being in the way here. The Ankh, and some Egyptian images that I just printed out. Fabric pocket here, and this is the Book of the Dead, and you can't really read it. I think it's in Arabic anyway, but. And then this is just a little flip, also fabric printed, an image, I'm sorry, printed on fabric. Pocket. And this is Hathor. There's the other side of that paper. There's the other side of that page. And this is eco dyed that I printed on tags on parchment paper, but it was a scanned eco, so it isn't authentic eco paper like back here. Okay, and now this is a pocket that I created, or not a pocket, I'm sorry, a large envelope, and there's all kinds of goodies in that envelope, and that's also Jolie's flat papers. And they are a little brittle, so that's why I did not sew any of those in here. But I was thinking later, if you wanted to order this paper from Julie's Flat and you wanted to use it as a page that is sewn into a signature, you could probably spray it with glycerin water and it would maybe make that possible. I'm not sure. I haven't tried it yet. Another pocket. And this is a little, this is also a garment tag that I just turned into a tag with a little charm on it. There's some more of that ribbon. This is also from Reliese the Craftin. I think that is as well. Another one of those tags. Another pocket that was printed on paper. I mean fabric. Okay, and there's that. And it tells who everybody is and what they did. There's also some more of the flowers. There's another one of those papers. Eco paper. There's a flip with a pocket. Okay. King Tut again, and that's a pocket. Another pocket, and this says this is the Tree of Life. A tag here with the Ankh. Nefertiti again. I think that's, yeah, that's a little belly band as well. This is the bookmark that comes, I'm going to put this down. This is the bookmark that comes with, I try to make a bookmark with every journal that I do. And this one I didn't secure to the spine because I wanted you to be able to remove it. I did hand sew some fabric that I kind of made into book fabric so that it's very durable and sturdy, and then I machine sewed on each side and then hand sewed it, so it's going to stay. And this is real metal, and this is ribbon that I purchased. And then this I did buy for this book, the scarab, as you can see. It came with these little chains on it. But it was a pin, so I cut the pin off, I put it on there, and I sewed it on, hand sewed it, so it's not going anywhere. So that's your bookmark. This is the oldest dress in existence, and I know that it looks like a shirt, but they call it a dress. It's called the Tarkan. some more images. I think it's Curio. And then here's another flip, and then it flips out again, and then there's a little belly band. Gotta move faster here, I guess. And then this is caught up in there we go. Some more eco paper, the other side of that old encyclopedia page. See, I try to, oh, I hope I'm in, if I went out of camera, I'm sorry. And then this is a little slide I made. This is scanned eco paper, and then I just cut out the square and put some plastic in there. It's not, I forget what I used, but it's not acetate. And I just put the pocket. You could put a photo in there, whatever you wanted to put in there. Okay, and here's the next signature. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 signatures in here. I hope I'm not going too slow. Let me try to speed up here. I love how this paper turned out. See, lots of blank pages there. There's the other side. See, that one says Egypt. So each one of these pages from the old encyclopedia has something to do with Egypt. This is a little booklet I'll show you later that I made. It's just a little extra added. It's own little journal in itself. It's called a Raggedy, and I got that inspiration from Nick the Booksmith. So let me speed up here. Oh, this kind of flaked a little bit, but that can be fixed. Here's the other side of that. Encyclopedia page. The page here. Lots of Tim Holtz washi tape on here. Okay, here's the next signature. Ugh, it's heavy. Come on, hurry. There we go. I love this kit. I'm pretty sure that's from Reliese the Craftin. Must be on the other side. Eco paper, hieroglyphics, and lots of information about Egypt. Another one of those little belly bands I didn't fill because I like to let whoever receives this book do some of their own decorating in their own things that they maybe want to add to their journal, you know, just keepsakes. This is also eco paper that I created. That's the other side of it. There's the page there. The See, lots of journaling space here. Lots of it. Lots of landscaping for journaling. Okay. And now this is the last signature, and this one isn't all about the Sakura. It's called a step pyramid, and this was the most recent pyramid discovered, and it's the oldest step pyramid ever discovered, if I'm not wrong about that. And it pretty much goes over that they are still unearthing things from that pyramid. They found a lot of mummified cats in the pyramid. And this is one of the things that is not part of that pyramid, but this is the Rosetta Stone. And basically I put that in there just to let those of you or whoever may not know that if it wasn't for the Rosetta Stone, we would have never, pretty much never been able to decipher the hieroglyphics. So it not only helped us in what we do now, but to understand what the Egyptians were trying to tell us. And I think that's a flip also. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's a tuck. So you can put like a pocket, only it's just 3 sides. And this is a little flip. I just put a little clip on there, a little envelope that's glued, and it's got some goodies to further decorate. And there's where it's glued. I thought that looked cute on that page. Fabric that's been printed on, and I think I put, yes, this has got parchment paper behind it, so you can also journal on that. And this is just a little tag you can journal on as well. This is a really cute little thing. This is a page flip, and it goes over top of your page. This is some eco paper, and see, this is the back of it. It lifts right off, and it has pockets. See, these are the tabs. It has a pocket on each side, and then it shows through the window on each side, which I created this from an envelope. There we go. We're almost finished here. Some more. There we go. And then this back pocket here has some goodies in it. It also has this. This was the Egyptian calendar, and they created, it's also a little journal, and it's been decorated to some degree. The reason the Egyptians typically, or actually originally created their clock was so they could predict the floods, so that they knew when they could go to the Nile for the advantages that, you know, they received from going there, but also when the floods started, they could return to their cities and work on the cities. So that's why they created this calendar, calendar, so they could predict the seasons, so to speak. So there is my Egyptian book. I hope you've enjoyed my walkthrough here. So thank you. Oh, here's the spine. And so it lies flat. So when you're using it, it will lie flat, and you can journal in it quite easily. So thank you for your time and letting me show you my box. Oh, I forgot to show you this. And this is just a tag here, and this is just another journal. Isn't it adorable? I just love it. So there it all is. And I've also included information on the things that you'll find in here. Well, thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.